Hey, they got DeSoto on Road to Glory for college football 2026. Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, I feel this air.
All right, I turn it off.
Check. No, I don't hear myself at all.
Hello? Nah.
Turn me up, P.
What about now?
There we go.
No.
What about now? You can hear yourself, Cam?
Yeah.
All right. What is
Check.
You hear yourself?
No. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You still hear yourself?
No.
What about now?
Yep.
Nope.
Make sure this plug, man.
Plugged in. We try to
I can hear you, Jamal.
check. Just turn the volume up. I think it's not up.
Is it?
On one?
You can hear yourself?
Can't even hear y'all either. But I know it was plugged in because I could hear like static.
Out his head. What about now?
Yes, I can.
You can?
Yeah, now it sounds like I'm on a video or something.
Hello? Yeah.
All right. Ready? One,
Magic
2.9.
103.9.
1, 2, 5, 4, 6.
What's up?
What's
How
going
y'all
on,
doing?
fellas?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Shoot.
Rainy day here in Houston, but I'm recharged. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? I just left Columbia.
I just lost my sound.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. What about now?
Nah.
Yes, sir.
What about now?
Good.
Damn. Hold on. What
Hello?
about now?
Nope.
What about now?
Nope.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Bro, it's all these different ports, bro.
I mean, he was good at first.
I was.
Hey, bro.
He only took
Hold on.
mine out.
I did not mean to hit that.
I was gonna say,
I was like, what the hell really going on?
A lot of sound effects.
Cam, do you hear yourself?
Nah.
Ah, damn.
Wait,
All
turn
right.
it up. Wait, is my volume up?
Is it?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
There
All right.
we
We
go.
good. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we live, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, bro. Let me we could jump straight to it. I'm gonna call somebody in a minute, man. Somebody want to share some opinions.
Yeah.
What y'all want to talk about first? What's hot off the printing press?
Oh, what's going on, man?
I just saw an article. The boy Trump in Africa.
Doing what?
He's trying to
Steal more diamonds?
he's trying to make the U.S. and Africa good again.
Of course he is. Were they ever good?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But let him tell it.
Like,
That's when
what
America
country
was
is
great.
he in?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But I saw that today. I was like, what?
I'm really surprised any country other than one probably in Northern Africa or South Africa,
Yeah.
one of those, somewhere up north or the country of
Let's
South
see.
Africa let him in their borders because that's crazy. That's probably where he is. He's probably in South Africa trying to get more
South Africa.
trying to get more of the white farmers to come over here because they're just being treated so brutally.
I mean,
white genocide in South Africa.
Exactly.
White genocide in South Africa.
Make it make sense, right? that doesn't even sound proper.
All right,
but,
man. I tried.
You know,
Now that's crazy.
I know how people do.
Not surprised though.
that's crazy. Yeah, because a few weeks ago, there was like a whole group of South African refugees who were admitted into the U.S. Of course, none of them were black; they were all white.
It's funny
It is funny.
because he literally New York Times just released something like an hour ago with him banning 12
All those countries,
people from 12 countries.
Yep.
And guess how many of them are from Africa?
and all the countries were black
Hey.
and brown, bro. All of
Damn.
them were black and brown.
Chad,
Mm-hmm.
Republic of Congo,
Mm-hmm.
Libya,
Yep.
Somalia, Sudan, Yemen. You know,
I saw Haiti on the list.
of course.
all over the
I was
place.
like, come on, bro.
Come on
Like,
now.
They're all black and brown countries.
Yeah.
But here's a plane load of white African farmers who are being brutally harassed. So they say, I mean,
The problem I have with stuff like that, they bring them over here and they be getting that bag from the
Yep.
government.
They're winning.
Or they come over and instantly start a business
Mhm.
because they're getting that much financial backing.
but what's
They
crazy
don't have
though
to pay for rent, like nothing.
is it's okay because of the color of their skin. But when
Yes.
you see people who are actually going through issues, when their countries are actually being torn apart because of war and government and all this stuff,
Yeah.
they come here and it seems to be a problem because they get some type of aid, and that's what I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you know, you have those people in the corner. My tax dollars, bro. Shut up. You ain't worried about your damn tax
I
dollars,
don't,
man.
yeah, I don't
Man,
like
you
it
don't
at
care
all.
about them
I don't really
taxes.
like when I see anybody outside of being American getting aid. I feel like
What has been American again to you?
Well, American is being born here. That's
Okay.
it. That's literally it.
Mhm.
Okay.
There's nothing else there, right? Like
Keep-
we
keeping it
we were
simple.
born here, so we're American.
Yeah.
Put it that way. I want some damn benefits.
This
Hey,
is
for
my
real, though.
so yes, I think we should have, but I don't have an issue with us giving a helping hand to those because to much as given, much is required, right? The
Sometimes.
U.S.
Except
is
if you're an immigrant.
right, right, because the U.S.
Nothing's required.
we have built ourselves up because off the backs of everyone else from around the world.
Yep.
Essentially, we have taken
That's
things.
why we're here.
Right. We have taken things from almost every country from around the world. And so I think that as us being this superpower that we're not so super as we used to be, but as for us to be this superpower of a country, it's our responsibility to get back to the world, I feel. Because if you have a third world country like I can't think of nobody off the top
Give
of
us
my
an
head,
example,
but
Cam.
let's take Haiti, for example. You have
Okay.
a country like Haiti that, is war torn, drug torn. They keep getting hit with these crazy natural disasters.
Yep.
They just can't get their footing,
You
right?
just can't get right.
Why can't we as a country of excess, a country that has way too much of
we?
everything that we have, as a country, yes.
We're in debt.
Maybe not as individual, but we're in
We're $1 trillion in debt.
we are, but we don't have to be.
Even though money's made up. I mean,
It is, but
Hey.
we're in debt, but we don't have to be. That's the thing about it. We could wipe it out easily with the right reforms. We just choose not to. They just keep adding to it. But when you have a country like Haiti that needs a helping hand, why not give back to them when we have excess of everything that we have? So,
I think the problem with that, it goes against the American philosophy, right? Like America, the idea of America was created from people that said, we done with this, we going over there.
okay,
We're like the lowest of the low
We're leaving.
in UK. Well, as far as those people that
We're
came.
leaving.
Mhm.
We're leaving. And they left. And they
Yeah.
came and they conquered.
I think
And
they got kicked out too.
Some of them got kicked out. But
Banished,
guess what?
yes.
They made their own.
but they made their own by taking from others.
Yes.
There you go.
So we can't.
So
We
other
can't-
countries should do the same.
You-
Follow
But,
suit.
but where they gonna go?
Take over.
Of what?
The people that are in America, I mean, the ancestors of America did that. right?
They did,
took
but
over.
They did
They
take
did.
over.
They
but
took everything. They pillaged the land. They raped the women. They did everything they could do
Killed a
to
lot of people.
make it theirs.
Then celebrated killing a bunch of
Yeah.
people.
So are you suggesting that the Haitians take over the Dominican Republic?
I mean, hey,
since they're right there
is
together.
the DR doing well? Tourism seems to be doing well.
fairly
there.
well, yes. And it's crazy.
As long
'cause
as
they-
Haitians know how to, handle it. And now that's the problem. I don't think they do.
Well, I don't think it's so much of them handling it. I think it's an issue with the world has put Haiti in this position because it
Yeah.
was the first free black country in the world.
Everybody's taken from Haiti.
They have. And so therefore those people there, not only do they keep getting hit with one thing after another, the world doesn't support them
Life is
because
lifing.
Yeah, right,
Because they're
right.
black.
Because they're black.
Simple as
Exactly.
that.
Even their next door neighbors, the Dominicans, they don't like them because they're black. And it's like, wow, that's crazy.
But it's like that everywhere.
It
You
is.
just gotta,
And I just use Haiti as an example, but I
that's
mean,
just an example.
that's one story that can be spread around the world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think smaller countries like Haiti and others, even some of the big countries that are poor,
Mhm.
Yeah.
go take yours. Go get it back in blood.
Because
So-
I'm always surprised at countries like African countries that are poor because it's such a rich continent, right?
Well,
Yeah, the
the
richest-
leaders are crooked.
They are.
Right?
you go.
Like
They
there's
are.
there's so much corruption in the world.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's not really exclusive to America.
It's not.
but everybody's corrupt.
There's a lot of bad
It's-
people out
it's
here.
pathetic out here.
Yeah.
And everybody out for themselves. Everybody's selfish. So
True.
that's how a lot of these leaders are of different countries. America's no different.
It's no.
I mean,
Very right.
I mean, you got a point.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, America looks good. And it is better than a lot of places. I will say that.
It is.
Mhm.
It
Not too
really
many
is.
other places I'd rather be.
True.
I've-
But some days I may hate it here, but damn it, I'm staying. Right?
Yeah, like I've been other places, and I'd rather be here, safe
right.
to an extent.
To an extent, man.
Hate it, but hey, I'm get to walk around freely.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
it's,
true.
It's crazy. But yeah, that was about Trump. What else, P? What else you got, man?
Whatever you got, man. I'm reading this screen.
Yeah.
What you got?
Got some people calling in or something?
I actually just gave somebody an assignment. Let me see if they're ready.
An assignment.
See.
Let's see what's going on in the world.
Why am I still FaceTime audioing people?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, Cam.
Anything new come out with the trial, man? Diddy trial? I haven't seen much. Cassie had a baby. Congrats.
Oh, good for her. Hope the baby's healthy.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, some new stuff came out. It was who else?
Hello?
I think I saw some other stuff with Jaguar.
Hold on, I'm finna connect you.
Jaguar, right? You know,
Okay.
she wants to talk, so she talks.
Is she a reliable
Wait,
source?
who
No,
wanna talk?
she's not. Jaguar.
What's wrong with Jaguar?
Bro, she's not.
Clout.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody clout chasing.
Her fame is up, but she just still trying to stick around. So, but yeah,
And
I
what's
think
crazy with her is it's like if there is truth in her message, bro, she has just yeah.
so. Brian's still been doing his thing the last week or so.
That's Diddy's lawyer, right?
Yeah, he one of his lawyers. He was Young Thug's lawyer. You know, Drake made the song. Brian's still on his album.
Mm-hmm.
So he been killing it. So he's basically discrediting everything the prosecution has thrown out. They just been discrediting it.
But do y'all think? I think we talked about this last time. Do y'all think that they're going to get him on the racketeering charge? Because to prove racketeering, they have to show he was the head of this organization, which testimony has shown that there were people involved in making sure that these moves were being made. Do y'all think that that's the charge they're going to get him on?
I don't think they're going to be able to get him on it because a key part of racketeering is also using business funds for the crimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's the business. I don't know how they're going to be able to prove that.
Yeah, I got
you. Know what I'm saying? Because that's his lifestyle, right?
Yeah, I think that's the part that's crazy. Can you hear us?
It's gonna be hard to prove that his lifestyle.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear everybody talking?
Yeah.
All right, we
All
got
caller number 901. What's up, man?
Oh man, what's going on, my people? What's going on?
Hey, we just talking about these hot topics. Jamal and Cam was just saying a few things. So now we want to know what you got to say. What's the question, Jamal or Cam?
It really wasn't a question. We were talking about Diddy and his trial. So, you know, a lot's been going on, but Cam was mentioning, you know, are they gonna be able to get him for the racketeering charge because of the different activities he had people in his organization involved in?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because with racketeering, you got to prove that business funds have been used for whatever, but this is this man's lifestyle. And so it's going to be kind of hard for them to single out him using money for this. And they talked about him using, I mean, some of the testimony, they talked about cash being used to pay the prostitutes and whoever else they had interacting with. So I don't know. I don't think this, I think Diddy, I think he walks from this, but we'll see. He don't walk away clean, obviously.
He don't walk away for sure.
He already stained.
Number 9001. What you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about everything going on with Diddy?
Hey man, I'm gonna put it to you like this: Trump got him. He about to get whatever happens. Trump got him. At the pardon, none of that. No, I don't think anything matters at this point. I think
you're right. I forgot who the president was.
Yeah. I think, you know, all of this, honestly, I think is they're just getting views on TV. You know, it's just getting, I guess, attention across the world. People will talk about it. He'll finally get his sentencing, and then President Trump will pardon him, and then that'll be it. Just like NBA YoungBoy. So, I mean, I think all the conversations around it will come to an end. I mean, the racketeering charge, I think that's going to be very tough to stick on him. I mean, I think as the facts have continued to kind of be exposed in the case, what we're seeing is just in my opinion,
a shit show.
What we're seeing, we're seeing someone's freaky fantasy being played out in front of the public. And for us to cast our own opinions of what he did. I mean, as far as a lot of the witnesses, in my opinion, I don't know how I don't even know how their testimonies are valid. Because one, we're getting testimonies from, let's just be honest, a male escort. I thought that was illegal, so I don't even know how any I don't even know how the testimony from that could even stand up anywhere in any court. And then you have someone else that also accepted a plea deal testifying as well. So like, I mean, when putting everything together, I really think it's just a waste of Americans people's tax dollars to for us to even be pursuing this case. Just I mean, just looking at a lot of the facts. I mean, it seems like to me, although very unfortunate knowing uh, what P. Diddy is into,
Yeah.
would have never thought he was into some of those things. Kind of, a lot of eye squinch moments, a lot of I can't believe that.
Yeah.
But
That's fact.
all I'm hearing is a freaky man's fantasy, and I feel like it's something that a lot of people of power that have financial freedom do, just in a more private circle, and more so it's just Diddy being exposed for it. So, my opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I agree. I agree with everything you said. I think definitely the pardon. I think that's the frisbee being thrown that people are forgetting about. You know what? We gonna see how that works. But I think you're right. Like I say, the people up top, this is how they get down. Hugh Hefner he had a whole mansion. They threw parties
He was
similar
praised
to
for he was
Diddy
praised for
parties.
these type of
Right.
activities.
I used to watch it on reality TV. Like, damn, when I get up, grown, I'm going to go to the Playboy Mansion one day. Of
Right.
course, didn't make it.
They memorialized him
Yeah,
for having parties with young
immortalized him. Yeah,
blonde-haired women. Yeah, they
with young
memorialized
women
him
as well.
with young women. Made magazines
Yeah,
about
some
it.
of them under 18 from what the story said.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when you really sit back, I mean, what was legal about what he did? He basically created a whorehouse
yeah.
of a bunch of underage women, barely 18,
Barely legal
17,
that's an actual
barely legal,
category.
Mm-hmm.
Barely
and
legal is what they
create
call it.
That's a
and
category?
yeah.
Google it. Tell me what you see.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
It's a
so
category
I
called
mean, you
barely
got
legal.
you got our own people talking
Wow.
about this man because of his fantasies that he created in his own home, in the
Yeah.
privacy of his own home.
So you think it's
And
wrong that
you
he's
had
getting
other.
exposed for that?
I mean, I mean, he's getting exposed because of where he sits.
Okay.
Reality speaking, you got normal people that do terrible things. I mean, you
All
hear
day.
about all day, all day. You
All
hear
day.
about. I just heard about a story in Houston last week. Some home was raided for child pornography.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
This
Damn,
wasn't
I didn't see
child
that.
I saw that.
pornography.
That was sick.
Yeah, yeah, that was sick. Like, I mean, and we don't even know who that person was. So,
They ain't even release it.
and this wasn't even child pornography. And when you look at going back to the facts of where the statements are coming from, you're getting facts from a male escort that apparently was drugged but can remember all the details.
I mean,
And came back
That's something to think
for
about.
more drugs. And
Right.
yeah.
And continue to be hired. So clearly he didn't have a problem with
yo.
it. So,
Yeah, clearly
I
he
mean,
wasn't being drugged.
Yeah.
He was
I
taking
mean,
drugs.
Yeah.
Different.
There's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of
I think
hypocrisy with
yeah,
everything,
I think they
unfortunately.
lock. I mean, is Diddy probably guilty of some things? Absolutely. I don't disagree with that.
Mhm.
But that's not what this case is about. This case is about his sexual fantasies, or not even fantasies because he made them reality. But
Real
it's
life.
about his sex life. Yeah, it's his real life.
Yeah.
So I mean, people. A lot of people have their own opinions, and that's mine. But yeah,
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean, I agree. I think that, the whole thing is just really a shit show.
I think so. I talked to somebody on Instagram earlier. Boosie, matter of fact, I posted on my story. Y'all check it out. They were laughing at the woman outside of the courthouse who said she didn't want to laugh at a black man's downfall. I personally agree with that. Boosie commented and said, basically that people of other ethnicities don't do this to their people. To the point where I responded and said, yeah, I think the problem is that our people make a spectacle out of everything. Not saying that you can't laugh at someone's misery. I mean, you're not supposed to, but people do it all the time. But to Boosie's comment, I feel like he hit it right on the nail. Other people don't just do this to each other. but we do this to each other. So I started to read the comments, and the first thing that people said was they start talking about accountability. They start talking about, well, he's not white, this or that. And it's like in this moment, we're only talking about this one thing. Do other people do this to each other? And as black people, we can't even get on the same page to agree that other people do not do this to each other. Instead, we always want to light the fire.
Yep.
And somebody else commented and they were like, it's crazy how black people be ready to tear each other down.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's the bigger problem, us tearing each other down, whether we are right or wrong, publicly. You know what I'm saying? We can have barbershop conversations. You can go all the way in.
Yeah.
But I think that's the bigger problem in society right now with our people in public opinion.
It's been that way for a while. And that's why social media, like our people have taken over social media.
Oh, we run
That's
that
why you
shit.
can put anything to social media for black people and it's not going to die. It's going to stay around and everybody going to make a joke, even if it's something serious. Like they're going to make a joke about it. Literally everything. And so
literally everything we make a joke
that's
about.
like the worst thing for a black person right now. Like you better not let it get out to the social media.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's game
It's a
over.
wrap.
Yeah.
Like, even if they love you, it's going to be, if it's fun to tear you down, they're going to do it. Even if they love you.
Even if they do. And then when they see you in person, want to shake your hand, get a picture with you.
Get a picture.
Like it's all good.
Let me hold some.
Well, I mean, I think, when you start talking about that topic, my opinion, I think you have to really kind of date yourself back a couple 100 years or just 100 years.
Okay.
We have been trained to be like that amongst each other, to look at color of skin, light skin, dark skin. Don't fucking matter. We still black. But that has been something that has consistently been driven into our minds since we were brought over into this country.
Hate on your brother.
I'm glad you say that.
It's been drilled into our minds. So like, I mean, it's a reason why when you look at other races, and I mean, you look at the South Asians, they are down for their people. They have organizations that create success amongst their people. They loan their own people money. They have associations of business owners. Not saying we don't have those things, but we look down on each other more than other races look, down on within their own race. They support each other. But again, that goes back to what happened during slavery, and that was driven into us to segregate ourselves based on the tone of our skin, even though we're the same race. And I mean, it doesn't only happen in the black race. I mean, you look at Hispanics, lighter skinned Hispanics versus darker skinned Hispanics. There's a stigma behind, tone of skin. I mean, it happens with the Asians as well. You look at the lighter tone Asians and the darker tone Asians. It's just the darker tone has always had stigma to it. Regardless of what race. I mean, and I think, but as far as like, going back to the point, what happens in the black race is that we're just so quick to do that to each other instead of supporting each other. I think that's where a lot of that comes from, my personal opinion.
Right.
Not opposed to that.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you chiming in. I'm going to call you back in a little bit. We got somebody else trying to chime in, but appreciate you calling in. Number 9.
901.
Power
Right
to the
there,
people.
man. That's Mr.
Yeah, 901. Keeping it real 901, man.
Yeah,
Just go ahead
Mr.
and
901. Lock him in. He gonna come back.
You lock me in, man.
All right. Yo, man, I think he made a good point. The systematic oppression is most of the reasons for black people doing what we do. And once we get past that, I think an even deeper issue that's always every single day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Part of
man
it.
versus woman.
Well, yeah, I think the systematic oppression is definitely a thing. But what Kanye say, P? Slavery was a choice.
No, man.
We not
you quoting Kanye.
No.
Why you bring that man up, bro?
That's his favorite.
I know.
That's his superhero. But I say that lightly because at the end of the day, yes, systematic racism, oppression definitely plays a role in today. But it's 2025, man.
Yeah.
Like, we passed that.
Mm-hmm. We should all be educated enough to know what that is.
We
What if
are.
your parents ain't educated?
We
You
are
just got
educated
born?
enough, though. That's the thing.
Mhm.
People don't care. People want to have fun. People want to have jokes.
So people like to joke.
People like community. They feel like if they can get
Be
more
a part of-
likes
yeah.
from this,
True.
I'm gonna say it, even if they know it's wrong. They're like, I'm gonna say it anyway. You can blame Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club for that. Like,
Charlamagne definitely is one
like,
of the OGs.
people,
to acting a
people, they
fool.
know something wrong ain't right, but they still gonna say it because they know he's gonna like it.
Yeah.
They gonna laugh at this.
Some
I'm gonna get the
engagement.
views.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get paid.
Which is unfortunate.
Really, what it come down to. Like, people just don't have any standards, any morals. It's all about the viewership, all about the money, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Diddy gonna win this, in my opinion. I think that he is one. He hadn't committed the crimes that they're saying he has.
Mhm.
At least they haven't proven it yet. Even if he did commit some of those crimes, we saw the crime he did commit. I mean, that was pretty evident. I'm sure there's more videos of that out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. But I really don't want to see any more videos. Right? I saw enough. I don't want to see him beating nobody. I don't want to see him having sex with nobody. So hopefully that don't come out.
Right.
Like, I'm good. I don't need to see a freak off. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm good. So
my last question on this: do you think he deserves some type of time?
I think he already doing it.
Like,
Okay.
You mean like a hard prison sentence?
I mean, just any type of anything
I
beyond.
think he's done enough.
He's
Okay.
already doing the time, and he's getting a lashing right now. Right,
Okay.
Whipping.
lashing. Yeah, this is right in front of the public, everybody to see.
Mhm.
Watch us hang this nigga,
Do y'all think?
and it's happening.
Do y'all think if he gets past this, right? If the jury comes back and he's not found guilty, do y'all think he would be able to make some type of return to the public graces?
1000%.
You think so? You think his PR? You think he can?
I don't think he wants to. Right
Okay.
now, it feels like, and we could be wrong, right? He could be communicating with people in this, like his people, but it feels like everybody that was by his side has disappeared. Publicly.
Yeah.
Where are you? Where's French Montana? Where's DJ Khaled?
So what in your
I want to see these people.
in your opinion, what would you want them to say?
Where's Meek Mill?
Free Diddy?
I think it ain't
Like,
I think-
Free Diddy.
See, here's the thing though. There's a reason why they can't say that.
Free Diddy.
Because it's no different than a woman that says,
Nah.
this is a different analogy, but it's no different than a woman that says, I like, take his money, sis. I don't want a broke man. I don't brokey. I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Then another woman comes under the post and says, it's expensive out here. 50-50 is actually normal, and we should embrace this. Then a third woman comes and say, oh, she just been a pick me or XYZ, or girl, you crazy. So if people come out and say free Diddy, people gonna look at them crazy. Now they money fucked up. Now we got two messed up niggas with messed up money. Because I guarantee there are plenty of people, Boosie vocal. Boosie gonna say what it is.
Or
lot
what
of
it,
other
or
people-
what it ain't.
He ain't been wrong yet.
Has he
This
not?
the thing. Here's the thing.
He ain't been wrong
I
yet.
think everybody that was by his side should have money by now.
They should,
Substantial amount.
But
but
you
I
want
don't
more.
think. But I don't think that they do.
A
A lot of them are not the people, because the people that you name, they're really not making moves.
But that's the thing. You should be making moves on real estate,
They should
stock
be.
market,
Yes,
things like that. Like, you don't have to
private
be,
things that the public doesn't know about.
Yeah,
that should
I
set
feel like
up.
you should
Yeah.
have money like that, right?
should.
Like, you should have a portfolio that's pretty nice to where this music stuff, this is just ads. It's just your 9 to 5
Because I mean,
now.
because music, let's be real. Typically, 10 years and you're at the
It's
game.
fast money. Not even
Yeah.
10.
If you
Right.
make it to 10.
4
Right.
years.
Right.
He
Like,
talking about 10. He been too nice.
I'm just saying. You know?
4 years solid. That's
Mhm.
it. You should be taking that money. It's fast money, especially if you done went on a tour.
Right.
You should clean up at least a couple
Bro,
million.
your tour got to sell out first before you can even.
But I'm saying couple million. Take that. I'm not even saying 10 million. I'm saying couple million.
Mhm.
I'm on the low end. Couple million. Take that. Invest it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
The average person, if you were able to invest $1 million, let's say you made $5 million over the last 6 years.
Bro, that's a lot of money to make.
Mhm.
In 7 years for artists.
Okay, artists. I thought you
Yeah,
were
we're talking
like,
about
people.
artists.
So you said average person.
People,
I was about to
obviously.
say.
The average person don't make enough to do nothing.
Hell no.
Like, The average person making what, 40 now? I don't know. Still
Maybe
low.
50.
The number's low. But so yeah, I think for an average artist, they should be able to make their money and invest it and not have to worry about, oh, this sponsorship getting taken. Of course, you wanted the sponsorship. But if you got money that's funneling and doing this thing in the market, ETFs or something, you ain't got to worry about much.
But
like you should be getting a standard.
Smart.
You should be getting a standard 10 to 13. They hanging around Michael Rubin. They hanging around all these successful people.
Guess why they hang around these people?
Because they want to be successful.
They just want to party.
Nah, bro. They hanging around them because they want to be successful. They want to try to get some money like they get.
Right.
Now, some of them might get finesse because that's what white people do.
Yeah, true.
But at the end of the day, dude, if you see him investing in this, try to invest too. Be an angel investor somewhere. You can come up if you got some money.
You got some sense.
You got some money and some sense. And so I would like to see that from his people, and where it wouldn't matter if they came out and said, hey, free my brother.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It is quite surprising that they've pretty much been silent.
Nobody. Like not one person.
Especially like the people that were visibly with him. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Chris Montana, Meek Mill. Like, where are these people?
Where are you?
If that was y'all dog, y'all roll so heavy. But I mean, or maybe it's a situation of they were involved in some way in some of the stuff that he's. That's so much.
Your
of the
friend
stuff,
went down for the same thing. You
I ain't
publicly
saying
supporting them
no.
right now?
No, absolutely not.
Hey.
Because at that point they might decide.
Free my dog.
I
Getting the Rico next. Cam getting hit with the Rico.
They're not gonna hit you with the Rico.
He might just
though.
get hit with the Rico.
I don't think if me and my friend if my friend was down for something and I know I was involved in it, I think I would probably stay pretty quiet too.
Yeah, you like,
Because
I ain't trying to be next.
Exactly. So while the spotlight's not on me in this situation, how about I keep it off me? So that's what I'm saying. Like maybe they were, because they did all party and stuff together. So what if they were somehow involved in some of the activities? Not saying they're criminal or right or wrong, but just involved. You know what I'm saying? Or I think there was testimony that came out of Cassie testimony of her getting beat one time, and she looked up and she asked the people in the room, like, do y'all not see this? Maybe they were some of the people in the room who just sat there quietly. So I'm just saying, so if they were in witness to those things, they probably not going to say anything, whether right or wrong. So
I just think, bro, it's a very sticky subject, but also it's accountability, bro. Like some people want to be in the room.
yeah, true.
There's been times in my life, been backstage at a show, white person just pull out some cocaine from their neck. They say, you want to hit this? Say, nah.
Right.
But I can do that. So in my brain, everybody can make a sound decision. But a lot of people feel like, well, there was pressure. A lot of people say they'll do it. So it is what it is. But man,
I don't even think it's pressure. I think it's money. It's the fact that
they want to be in the
right. They want to rub
boogie through the dough.
elbows with the big fish.
Wanna
Clearly,
boogie through the dough.
he was the big fish in the room. They want to rub elbows with him. They want to feel that they're in his good graces because, hey, if I can stay good with him, I can probably get some opportunities like him or from him. So why not?
Let me give it a shot. Well, hey, enough about Diddy, man. We're going to see what happens. We got to talk about your girl, though, man.
Who is that?
Beyonce's princess, Beyonce's niece, man. And if you got to talk about your girl, you got to talk about DDG. It's getting messy out here. It's looking like a Lifetime Tyler Perry movie.
DDG has had a busy last few days, right?
It's had a hell of a month.
They crapped on him for his album. They say he went aluminum.
Crapped on him. Then
Good
my boy
album.
killed it at Streaming University right after.
Yeah, hey, he really did.
Come on now.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
And now, this custody battle, like this is literally blowing up in our face right now. And it's like,
Before we can even get into the custody battle, a few days ago, his brother, his entourage,
In
got
Houston.
into it here in Houston at DreamCon. They got into a situation with a fan who was talking some noise about
Trying to get some
DDG.
clout.
who was right in that situation? Was he wrong for sliding the dude? I mean, we didn't
His-
see it on
his
camera,
brother
but we
was-
heard that's what went down.
I mean,
We
somebody
did see it on camera.
Yeah, that
this
was
camera,
good.
I
The
saw
fight
it,
was
the angle went this way.
Nah,
No, I
it
saw the
all.
fight. I mean, my thing is, you can't really get mad at somebody stating their opinion. I mean, people going to talk. It comes with territory.
Nah.
But it did quite get physical, and the guy is threatening to sue the DDG,
He
which I
ain't
don't
suing
understand.
nothing.
I don't see how you can do that.
There's
because-
video.
Right, literally, there's video
You
proof.
lose. These are streamers, dude.
Right, you just got your tail beat, man. Just take
Yeah.
your lashing and going home, right?
Yeah, bro. Don't be lame. I think that's corny.
I think so too.
You started the altercation.
He did.
And then you want to cry wolf.
Yep.
Oh, you're not even hurt either. So it's like you can't even sue. Bro, you're on a podcast the next day.
Right. Literally.
Talking about
literally
this.
the next day.
Yeah. Like, no, you're not suing nothing. No lawyer gonna take that case.
Yeah.
Shout out to DDG though. I'm
So
glad
he-
his brother did.
What did he call him? Dirty douchebag or something crazy?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Doodoo bag or something. It was something stupid.
something.
Yeah.
Something with a G.
Doodoo garbage.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey man, I just want to get taken out of the group chat with these celebrity couples. And that's just across the board. Like, bro, keep us out of it. We don't need to know. Keep that at home with y'all's family. You know, why do the public have to know? Y'all were solid when y'all got together.
But see,
hiding babies,
I think-
photoshopping.
Right.
But see, I think Halle did this, right? I think that
She on a vendetta.
Yeah, she was trying to prove something. She was being petty. She got the government involved,
Mm-hmm.
and so now he like, I got to fight back.
Okay.
She did this in the public. I got to do it in the public, and I'm a streamer, so people gonna watch everything I do. So I'm gonna
Business,
do it.
man.
So he's like, let me do it. And I don't think it's right or wrong on either one of them. I think she's wrong, number one. I'll say that. What she's done is, I think, is wrong. I feel like if somebody wants to take care of the kid, it should be cool unless he's doing some violent things, which I don't really think he has from what I've seen. I haven't really seen anything to say otherwise. And I do think for DDG, like the other stuff, I mean, he's a streamer, so he's going to be in front of people's face every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he make his money. That's why he's successful in what he's doing. So
That's what keeps him
he's not
hot.
going to stop that. It's too much money. People not liking his music still make him money.
Yeah.
So it's
a good
like,
position to
okay,
be in,
and
I
his
think.
album was actually good. So I don't know if y'all got a chance to listen to it.
I still
but
haven't listened.
It actually was pretty good. But yeah, I think for him, he's not gonna stop. He just need to, treat his baby mama a little more respectful, I guess, if he ain't respecting her. And they need to work that out. And you're right, we shouldn't know about that, but we do.
We do, unfortunately.
And since we do, it's not gonna go away until something gets settled.
So, all right. So he filed a request for her not to be able to take the child out of the country. Do y'all agree with that or no?
I agree with
1000%.
it because it was just done to him. He can't take his son outside of LA County.
So, in the event that the judge says, "Okay, no, she can't," does the child just stay here in the U.S. with him?
I hope so, but I mean, there's an order against that, right?
Right. So then at that point, what would be better for the child? Leaving the child with a hired babysitter?
I feel like they need to get that restraining order out of the way
Okay.
and let him be with his father. And I think it shouldn't be a problem with her traveling with the kid either, right? But I do think for 2 months, come on now.
That's
not even,
it's excessive.
it's not even reasonable.
It's not. It's not at all.
What people on child support or whatever situation they got custody situation where they get to take their kid for 2 months. Now, if the kid is with the mom the whole year,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll see when school's out, then she go with his dad, the kid goes with the dad maybe the whole summer.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see something like that.
Yeah.
But this not that.
It's not that. I do think it's really unfortunate when there is a parent who's quote unquote not the custodial parent and they're wanting to be active in the child's life, but yet you have this other parent who's trying to prevent that. Because there's so many situations where there is a parent who doesn't want anything to do with their child. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Edwards.
Right. So you have situations like this where he appears to be actively trying to be a father, and there hasn't been any allegation that he's a bad father.
In fact, people were saying, "Oh my God, he's such a great dad."
Outside, I mean, I know streaming is his life. I don't agree with the child being on streaming all the time because like the child should be doing children's stuff, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? But instead of sitting in your lap in front of the camera of having many fans are watching you at the moment. But outside of that though, if he's not harming the child, then what is the issue here? Why can't the child go to Italy for 2 weeks and then y'all make arrangements and the child comes back? Or even if it's not, or just half the time, a month in Italy and then a month in the US, just something, because just taking the child out hour days, sometimes 14, 18, depending on what the set is. Who's going to be taking care of the child?
So he should argue that.
Right.
Like,
but instead,
she's
he's taking the
filming.
route of trying to
Yeah.
show that she's an unstable human, but the text messages only come a few months after the child was born. So I don't really take that. I take that with a grain of salt because I don't really think that's relevant. But he should argue if this child is out the country and she's working, that's her whole reason for leaving the country for this long time. Who's going to be taking care of the child?
Exactly.
So I think that should be his argument, and that's what his lawyer should lead with.
And the kid should be with the parent that's not working. Even if DDG is working, his work's very accessible, right? He's a streamer. No, that's new work.
I really just, like I said, I wish they would just leave us alone. I think that about a lot of celebrity relationships, just a lot of celebrities in general with their lives, just leave us alone. The public, we don't need to know your every move, you're in and out. We don't need to know that today you woke up and you didn't feel like yourself. Like, bro, that's not our business. Yeah. Go talk to your therapist about that. So, and this is no different for me. And maybe because I'm not a celebrity, bro, you know. But he is famous because he shares so much. But even with sharing so much, there's a way, especially as long as he's been doing it, there's a way that he can do it without letting us know everything. So I just think that's what should happen there.
And it sounded like he hadn't been letting us know everything. He just released these from a couple years ago.
Right. So the same way you kept that private, bro, like leave us, both of them, you know. Yeah. It's just crazy because it makes you just wonder because you catch people who are way more famous and we don't know anything about their lives. So it's like, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to know this. You're putting it out here. So just, I don't know. Just handle your private affairs privately and only show us what we need to see as you being a public figure.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. Speaking of relationship drama, we might as well talk about the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B, Offset, Stephon Diggs. We've learned too much about their situation, but now it's getting real petty. The most recent thing was, I don't know if that was Photoshop, but his son having the same hairstyle as Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I thought that was made up.
It could be because his hair didn't look like that when Cardi B.
So yeah,
what's that?
His hair did not look like that when Cardi posted a picture on her story the other day.
Right.
But I want to say I remember a few weeks ago, like around his birthday, a few months ago, around his birthday time, she posted the little boy. The little boy had a birthday, I think, a few months ago. Mm-hmm. I want to say that was the hair that the little boy had around his birthday because I have braids most of the time.
Right.
So I remember her posting it because in my head I was like, damn, them braids are clean, like they like chrome heart.
Yeah.
So and that was probably about 2 months ago. So I kind of think it was either that or it was around a holiday, one of the two, but it was within the last few months that she posted it. Because I remember her putting the picture on her story. I don't really think it had anything to do with Stephon Diggs. That just happened in coincidence. I don't know if Stephon had those braids or not.
He did.
Oh, he really had them?
Yes.
I don't know. I think Offset's tripping. Man, I think the public's tripping on that, bro. I think it just because she even on the day that she did it, she even tagged the braider. And I remember going to the braider's page like, dang, this woman do some clean work. Yeah.
I do think it's a coincidence that
and that style's coming.
They both have done it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it done at the same time? I think that's kind of what people were alluding to. And for Offset, he on the outside looking in, so it does seem very disrespectful.
Why would you call it disrespectful?
Offset just trying to have his way.
That's my son, and you making him a mini him. That's a problem.
I don't know.
It's a problem.
No,
Cam.
and this is why I say no.
It's a problem.
I feel that Offset has several baby mamas.
Yes,
he has several kids across baby mamas, and Cardi has been very vocal of how, and his baby mamas, his other baby mamas have been very vocal about how since he got with Cardi, he's become a better father. X, Y, and Z. There has been times that Cardi has posted pictures, particularly with his daughters, and they're all dressed similarly, you know, same.
That's cool though. We good. We together.
Okay. So you think it would be, do you think his other baby mama should have an issue? Like, why is my child dressed like Cardi? Like, that's crazy,
I don't
bro.
think they have the issue because their kid is being well taken care of by the woman that their ex is currently with. right? I think, and they're married, right?
Okay,
So
they were married. You are married, yeah.
And it was all out of good intention. I think Cardi's got a good heart. I think because she want to take care of all the kids. Right?
Okay,
she want to have them all together and do stuff with them. She's not like one of them baby mamas that's only taking care of hers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's respect, right? I think with this case, this is a dude that you dating. It's a fun, y'all in the honeymoon phase. It's just fun. Y'all just having fun with it. And if she did go get the son hair like his at the same time, that's crazy. I think it's disrespect. It's petty because it's like, okay, why?
I think people get real sticky when it comes around a situation of, and I don't want to call him a stepfather because obviously they're newly dating, but people get real sticky when it comes to the parent and who they're with and their role in the child's life. Because this is my thought. If I have a child, right, and me and the child's mother doesn't work out, and she go get married or something, or I get married or something like that, and let's say she has custody of the child primarily, or we split custody, and that her husband takes on a father role in my child's life, as long as you're not hurting my child, and the child understands who you are in their life and who I am, hey, you have all permission to raise that child is staying in your house. You're providing
that Russell Wilson time.
Right. You're providing for this child. You're loving my child. You're not harming my child. So I don't see the issue here. But you see so many people who. Good thing you brought up Russell Wilson because the internet seems to hate that man because he's taking on a father role in Lil Future's life. It's like, but
for that? I thought they was changing.
Man, bro, online, you don't see the people in the shade room comments, man.
Nah, they be showing him a lot of love, bro.
They be showing
for the majority,
love.
but it's the menacing folk who why that man, that's disrespectful. That's that man's child. Well, yeah, but he's also this woman's child, and she's married to this man who is raising him. I don't know. I just
think Future appreciates what Russell do for us.
I would hope so.
Because I do think that Russell's a good role model, and you want somebody that's, if he gonna be in your child's life, you want him to be there and be a positive impact,
right?
And I feel like he's doing that for Baby Future, and I don't even know if I can call him Baby Future no more.
Right?
Is he a baby anymore?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Little Future. So yeah, I feel like that's a good example, right? He's a good role model for him. You got him playing sports, baseball, football. Like, that's what you want.
Right.
I don't think he's doing anything ill. And Future know what type of guy Russell is. Like, he's a good guy.
I just think that people
not dogging his baby mama.
True.
Like,
now, of course, we don't know how long Cardi and Stephen have been dealing with each other, or what their dynamic is, because they only just went completely public within the last few weeks. But if they are in a solid relationship and they are together, I mean, maybe he took the little boy to get his hair done. If that's, maybe it's a situation where he's like, I'm getting my hair done today. Let me take it. It's like getting a haircut. Like, hey, I'm getting a haircut. Let me take the little man with me. I'm going to the shop. Why not? Some people have an issue with that. Like, why you taking my child to get a haircut? It's like, bro, you tripping, man.
Every week.
Come on, man. So it's like I don't get what the uproar is. The braids were nice, bro.
I don't want my son to have matching braids with another man that ain't, for me personally.
So
I do think that
you don't want them with matching J's either, bro.
The shoes is cool.
What's the difference? So the soles could be matching, but the head can't.
The same outfit, same chair, like, that's crazy to me. I feel like, because now you trying to replace me.
Why can't it just be an addition to, bro?
But that ain't what it is.
Well, how's it a replacement?
If I ever seen my kid dressed like somebody else,
because my thing is,
it's a problem.
If you're an active parent in that child's life, what somebody else is doing that's not harming them shouldn't even matter.
It do though. It do.
They putting food on the table.
It's all ego.
They feeding it. It is, and it shouldn't be.
But that's who we are. That's human. That's who we are innately. And so you're gonna have a problem with that. But I do think that they got some other stuff they got to work on too.
Yeah, they do. I mean, clearly the man ain't even signed the divorce papers. So
yeah,
clearly they have issues there.
But I think they gonna mess around and get back together. Watch.
You think so,
bro? They done.
I think she's done with him. Bro.
I think she's done until she ain't.
Well, I think that was the issue before, but I think this time
Diggs She not gonna be with him.
Well, she's not. I think we can all
We
see.
saw the boat video.
But she was on the boat.
Yeah, on the boat over there. He over here on the same boat disrespecting. In my opinion, it was disrespectful.
But Cardi has also been very vocal. Well, Cardi has also been very vocal over the years that she will, take a woman down with her man. So that could have been that situation. Or maybe her and him were just having fun together.
They are having fun.
They were just having fun.
But I still don't think it's 3 women. 3 women, Cam.
Hey, I saw the video, man.
Y'all ain't getting to see. I call me daddy. What's my name? That's it's a little bit.
What's crazy if Cardi would have been the one recording?
She wasn't. I know she wasn't.
You don't think so?
If Cardi would have seen that, it'd been different. It'd been different live. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that goes down.
The thing is, she was on the boat.
I think she's over there probably taking pictures.
Possibly.
And he over here cutting up with the women.
I don't think she was in the blind on that one. I just don't think she was in the blind on that one.
I think she was hidden somewhere.
Possibly.
And she didn't know this was going on.
I mean, hey, well, down the world
that
knows.
Look crazy. Even
it does. It does look crazy.
And he could be very charismatic and a nice guy, but that was flirtatious. Come on now.
It was wild. It was a wild scene. It really was.
Hey, if I do something like that, that's like you being at a party and your person over here, and then you over here gets going crazy with a group, entertaining all of them. That's a problem.
It is.
So you like to entertain, okay?
But
yeah, it's a problem.
Hey, I know she's seen the video. She made her post with him though after that.
Yeah.
So
she can't. They had a conversation, and I'm sure she we ain't gonna talk about this publicly, but it's what it is. Cool.
It was wild. It was wild to watch. It really was
funny. What's crazy, Cam? This the crazy.
Y'all must
thing.
have seen an extended video or something.
This the crazy thing about this, Cam. Me and Pete just left Colombia. We was on a party island, and dude came with the same thing that Stephon Diggs had. The pink. What do you call it, Pete? He said, "You got that tushy?" He said, "The ladies love it." And then he had the white. I'm talking about this was bigger than an 8-ball of Coke.
Oh.
I was like, hey.
He's trying to get y'all lit, man.
He said, I got the pink stuff. He had it in a little bag. He's like 1 gram.
That's crazy.
He had the big thing of Coke, and he had like a little gram of Coke. And then he had some weed. He had a whole party pack.
Uh-huh.
He's like, what y'all want? What y'all want to do? It's pure.
Trying to turn y'all
We're
up.
in Colombia, so it's pure.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't partake.
Right.
What did he call? He called me pussy.
I'm sure he did. And I'll be like, okay, I'll be that.
I said, look, man, I ain't never tried it, and I ain't gonna try it here.
Right.
So can't
won't be today.
But he definitely had the whole party. I couldn't believe it.
That's crazy.
I was like, I just seen this. Oh, this is real.
I didn't realize it was real.
Yeah, I thought like this was fake. I said, oh, this real. People do this.
That's what they do, man.
He was like, yeah, the ladies love it. He's like, get something for the ladies. I'm like, nah, not today, man. I'm not on that type of time.
I don't think I could ever be on that type of time, but if people do be on
you say that till you get Diddy money. Now you dirty money with it.
Hey, man, nah, it's yeah. I think some people
But no, that was crazy. But I think, and Stephon Diggs, I mean, he ran with it,
bro.
He looked like the man.
But it was quite funny though when Offset posted, "I'm a pass." And Stephon posted on the story was receiving the ball. I was like, "Come on, man, that is hilarious." But Offset do be doing some wild shit though. Like he's always spazzing out online.
Didn't he send her a sex tape to Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, he did. He did allegedly. So
allegedly, she said
lame.
he did it.
That's
lame.
It really is lame because like, what are you doing, man? Like,
and he already doing it.
And then you be spazzing out on the way he be spazzing out on Twitter, having to go and then delete his tweets like he did a few days ago, rather.
Yeah. And then he posted a video too on his story with him with a bunch of women, right?
Yeah, like
like, bro, no one cares. Have fun, bro.
My thing with Offset and Cardi is like we have over and over again watched this man get caught cheating, bro. Like women have constantly posted his DMs. We've and him and Cardi, they've been very vocal. They're another one who needs to keep us completely out of their business. She'll go live, the next thing you know, they'll pop back on the red carpet together or something. But I think this time though,
it sounds like she listening to Stephon Diggs. He told her don't put everything public.
And right.
I said, look at that. He's teaching us something.
Teaching us something because that's how it should be, man.
That's what a dog would say, though.
It really is.
Keep it quiet.
Hopefully she know what game she playing. Of course they want you to keep it quiet. But hey, you know, if it works, it works. So
Cardi know what's going on.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I think she's just lit right now. That's all.
They having fun.
Yeah.
She putting out a music. She claims she's working on a project and some other stuff is what she said.
We're halfway through the year, bro.
So, Cardi B ain't never dropping again.
She said she's working on a project.
I think she'll drop. When? I don't know. But
is
but
it
honestly,
the label pushing it back?
I don't know at this point. But honestly, a lot of the music
label moved on.
A lot of the music folk are quiet right now. The big artists, at least, there's not.
The only big artist is Drake. Everybody else is just
Kendrick.
Who was that? Like, nah. The thing is with music, this the thing. Music is just bad right now. It's in a bad spot,
mm-hmm.
and the only time I get excited is when Drake dropped now, because it's like I know he's gonna give us something.
Is he?
Yeah, him and Gordo supposed to give us an album of the summer. So I'm
summertime,
like,
bro.
and it's gonna be small, though, like a 6-pack or something. So I'm cool with that. Give me something. These other artists, they not even get us a single.
I mean,
bro,
other artists not even getting on the board.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not dropping singles. We're not doing nothing.
Right.
Like, it's summertime. We're supposed to have at least 6 songs in rotation right now.
There's no
nothing.
big hit right now.
We're listening to old albums that came out at the beginning of the year. That's crazy.
Bro, it's hard to make
it's not
like hot, like hit music, bro.
It's not for the greats anyway. These other people, just because they're not great. I think we're getting to the point in music where it's just anybody can do it. Shoot. Shout out to United Masters, man. I'm sure we'll hear somebody else coming out. You know, everybody going independent these days, so maybe that's what it is. Everybody want to go on tour with no music.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how these people on tour.
Somebody buying the tickets.
Ain't nobody buying them tickets.
You don't think
Can't
so?
be. Ain't Lil Baby, Big X on tour. Big X put out a video say he ain't gonna be on the tour. He might just do a couple shows.
He said that?
Yeah. Saw it yesterday.
Who he on tour with?
Lil Baby.
Oh, wasn't Lil Baby just here?
He was definitely just here yesterday.
Okay, I thought so.
Everybody was here getting lit.
I didn't make it to the Lil Baby show.
Houston been turning up.
I don't.
Got DreamCon here. The AMP people was here. Like they getting lit. They selling out the U of H Stadium. Like everybody doing their thing around here.
Yeah.
So
H-Town going up, man.
Yeah. I mean, you had Memorial Weekend before that. It was crazy.
It was.
Emancipation was a fool.
Yeah, Houston on one.
I don't like that Houston has become a destination.
It's definitely I don't either. And you know,
don't like it.
Across the street from me is like 3 Airbnbs, and so I know when it's active weekend because I see it. I'm like, oh, they lit over there. I'm like, go home, go back, go back to wherever you came from,
bro. It has really just changed the dynamics of the city.
This is Atlanta now.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't
at
like
all.
because we were like the best kept secret, man. We were the big city that had everything, but nobody wanted to come here because they thought we were all country, right?
Yep.
Then the pandemic hit,
and the
Houston,
weather is too hot,
exactly.
humid.
Then
But
the pandemic
now-
hit, and Houston did not close. You know. So everybody just, let's go to Houston. Houston wide open, which it was. You know, everybody was operating. All the bars changed to bar and grill so they could operate. So, god damn. And now here we are 5 years later, man.
It's crazy because literally the only thing that people come to do in Houston is party.
That's it. And that's
Club,
it's crazy,
party,
man.
drink. That's it.
And it's a party literally somewhere in the
Party and
city
meet the love
every
of their
night.
life, man.
Every day. They
Like,
claim it's the worst place to meet the love of
like
your
right
life.
now, when we get done, if we wanted to go out and get lit, buy out a section and that pop bottles,
We can do it.
we could do it
It's
on a
Wednesday.
Wednesday
It's
night.
Wednesday. It's Nigerian night in Prospect.
It's like
The Africans is outside
go get us
tonight.
some $2 lamb chops
It's a
roll and a
Wednesday.
$5 crown, man.
And a $15 hookah.
There you go, and turn up.
It
With
is
the
on sale
refills.
today. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
With the refills, if
This
you
is
want.
not what we were supposed to be, bro.
It is up today. It's Wednesday. Like they say, don't leave Houston on a Sunday. Don't leave Houston.
It don't
at all.
even matter what day, right? 'Cause-
Any day. We can go. We can leave right now. Go off the record and be vibe.
right? And the thing about it is, we ain't got to just. It ain't just one place we can hit. It's multiple. We got choices.
That's real.
Any day of the week. That's
You got
crazy.
choices and you got different areas, right?
Yep.
Like I can go to the Heights and drink with my white people.
Yep.
I can go downtown and have a blast.
Mhm.
I can go to Midtown you're not gonna have a blast there anymore, but you used to could.
Used to.
I can go to Richmond, Galleria area, and be lit. Like it's so spread out. It's crazy. Washington Avenue. It's so many pockets that you could just go and just have a good time, get you some drinks.
Absolutely, bro. But everybody needs to stay at home, man. Stop coming here, bro.
Please stop coming here.
Y'all got our traffic ate up on the weekends. Like weekends used to be real breezy around Houston. You know, outside of a little road construction here and there, you could breeze by the weekend. Now the weekend just is bad.
I was coming from Richmond, like the city Richmond. I was coming from my brother's house, like 10:30 p.m. I was in traffic the whole way.
Crazy.
I was like, come on, man.
Crazy, man.
10:30 p.m. I'm in traffic the whole way up 59, just trying to get home.
Yep.
Because everybody outside.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, B King said it best. We outside tonight.
Unfortunately, man.
Oh,
it's
God. What you say?
Now, Houston definitely has changed into a party city. It's crazy because it wasn't that way initially. I mean, Houston always partied, but it's just too many people here now.
Right,
like, Go back.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of seeing people complain about Houston. Oh, I moved to Houston. I'm moving back to New York already. I'm moving back to. Why did you come?
Bro, y'all, because they moved here on vibes, bro.
Who comes to a place that you ain't vetted?
They came for.
Makes sense.
They came for a weekend.
I seen a chick post say, she's like, I've been in Houston for 2 months. I'm already going back. What did you come for? Did you not know what Houston was like? You just moved.
They came for a weekend, bro. They came for a weekend. They hit up all the hot spots, bro.
They went to the address.
They spent a Sunday at Chapman, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh shit, this is lit. This is, bro. No.
Go home.
And honestly,
go home, right?
Honestly, one good hurricane will knock them out of here.
Exactly. Get them out of here. A day like today, like when it was flooding, the water in Midtown, the water was going above the curbs. I was like, yeah, this would get some people out of here.
Right. What? That's unfortunately, there's bad things that come with storms, but when was that a few years ago? We kept getting storms back to back. We had like the Memorial Day flood.
Crazy.
Turned back around, had a hurricane.
Power was going out.
Right. We just need something like that's gonna wash them out of here because they're not built for it. You know what I'm saying? We've been here before. This ain't new to us, but something that's gonna wash the newbies out of here. Let them know, like, nah, this ain't for me.
Yeah, stop coming here. Y'all raising the prices,
bro.
Like everything expensive.
Everything. Houston was the big cheap city, right?
Into Miami. Like, what is we going?
I don't like it, bro. I don't like it at all.
Hookah getting expensive? Like,
nah, we definitely getting thumbs down.
Tripping.
The fact that happy hour drinks these days are double digits is crazy to me.
What?
Because why am I going to happy hours and having to pay $15 for a drink, bro?
Hour. That's why.
That's crazy.
That's why I respect Grooves, right?
Right.
Now Grooves ain't cheap.
They ain't switched up.
They
switched up a little bit. They're 25% more now. But
hey, we'll take it though, right?
They used to be 50 cents.
50 cents, yo.
Yeah.
Hey,
now they 75 cents plus 25% tax.
Used to go in Grooves with a smooth $20
and take care of the whole team.
You had a few round of drinks and a basket of wings, okay, and you were good to go. And if it's a group of y'all at the table, we could split the hookah $5 each, and you was good. Like I
go in there with 20. Give me this many shots.
Yep,
$20 worth of shots.
Yep,
let's go.
Good to go,
and it's on.
Yep,
yeah. No, that's how I start my night. And then after that, may the Lord be with me.
Esmar know about Grooves.
You know what I'm saying?
Esmar, Grooves on a Friday gonna get you right.
That.
5 for 20. Looking at the
shout out to Esmar.
Yeah, she posted on Instagram. Esmar, get in the studio too. We waiting on an album. But nah, Grooves is we didn't have some time. I can't go there no more. But we didn't have some time.
Why not? You was just there not too long ago. You can't go no more.
Hey, we trying to get right, bro. It don't. Grooves
I haven't been eating wings lately, so.
Grooves will have you on the side of the road, bro.
I got a story for that.
I got one too.
I think everybody do.
yeah. I got a story for that. You just gotta know when to get out. You get there for happy hour. You gotta get out of there before 9. Please.
Yeah.
If you stay till 9, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna keep drinking.
That's all you're gonna do.
So just go ahead and get out of there. Stay in there about an hour and a half. Leave. Stay in there too long, you're in trouble.
So let's go to Grooves on a Friday. Hey, Esmar, party at Grooves on Friday. Shout out to Esmar.
We leaving by 8:30. Can't stay in there all night. You mess up your night.
You ain't gonna have no
your
night.
Night won't start. Yeah. All them shots. $5 you call it. See, they do it right. They the only one to do happy hour right
and I
in
feel
the
like
city.
they make so much money every time Friday hit.
Exactly.
We know
Yeah.
they clean up every time.
That's their money maker.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
don't make sense that other places don't do that.
Haven't caught on.
They too greedy. Like everybody want more, but you don't get more that way.
You don't. You don't.
Lose.
You know, everybody else they wanna charge you to park. They wanna charge you at the door. You get inside, like I said, $15, $20 drinks, which is crazy to me. If not more, depending on where you're going. Right. That's the bottle price, right? What you doing, man? And then the food high. It ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's the same.
Right.
Everybody literally got the same vendor.
Yeah,
bro, I'm so tired of seeing oxtails on menus.
Bro, especially when people don't know how to do them right.
Yeah, when they don't do them right, it's
Everybody got oxtails, overpriced seafood pasta,
overcooked lamb chop,
some wings, and it's like, bro, like, come on, man.
That's why
Where's the variety?
The best thing to order because it's the only thing that's consistent.
You can't mess them up too bad, right?
Yeah,
throw some sauce on them.
Exactly.
Dip them in some ranch rolls. You can't mess them up too bad, but
no, you should be good. But no, that's man. Grooves is definitely an interesting place. Shout out to the people on Instagram. I'm glad we finally figured out how to connect it on there. I wish it was a way. To send them the invite. Hey, if y'all want to chime in, you got my number, or you got Cam number, you got Jamal number. Or shit, whoever got something to say. But now Grooves is a interesting place. I mean, Houston isn't a real place, as we all know. But Trump announces travel ban affecting a dozen countries. Okay, well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's one I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, hey, damn, bro. Let me see. Hold on. Who got 3 cents they want to share? Let's see. Who can we get? See if we get somebody to give an opinion. Hold on. Who ain't scared? Let's see.
Come on in the room.
Do it.
Who ain't scared? People be scared.
Come on in.
Let's see. Who ain't scared? Hello? Who ain't scared? Hello? Y'all look, y'all.
What happened?
I don't know, bro. I can't.
It's his first time, y'all. Bear with him.
Bro, you know, people be. So what am I looking at? Shout out to Pretty Twin. Bro, you know, people be scared to give that opinion, but yeah, it's one of those things where life be life. And who y'all listening to, Cam? Who?
Bro, so I found this artist the other day. I was watching, I think I was either on TikTok or I was on Instagram. And I think I was on TikTok, and this lady was talking. She had a song playing underneath her, what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went and looked up the artist. Her name is Ogi, OGI. She's a vibe. So y'all know Spotify typically, you know, you play a song or something, it'll make a playlist off of that.
Yeah.
So when I started listening to her, of course, it started giving me all these other independent artists. And so I just been, honestly, that playlist been on for a few days now. So it's just been a lot of independent people. Can't even name anyone particularly, but just a lot of artists that was on the same vibe as her. She had a song called, I think, Follow Me. That was the song that was playing. That's the one that made me listen to her. And I was like, oh, this is dope. Like, I like her.
Bro, I tell people all the time, Spotify got the best algorithm for discovering.
It's cool.
Huh?
It is. It's cool.
Oh, I thought you about to shout out Apple. Nah, bro.
I mean, I use Apple Music because I got a family plan. That's what I pay for. But if I had Spotify, I would definitely a little more.
Yeah. So I just been a lot of independent artists off of her. So yeah,
I've been trying to vibe a lot lately, so I'll just let it play and whatever come on. I saw a couple of albums that I probably will try to listen to.
Who's
one
on
of
the
them
list?
was Lil Tyler. I want to see what he talking about.
Oh, he did Florida Boy or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
I want to see what he talking about. He probably not talking about much, but I want to listen to it anyway. See what he talking about.
Bro, Lil Tyler is a fun artist.
And
bro.
Big Moochie Grape, he dropped. I want to see what he's talking about. I haven't really heard. He from Memphis, right?
He definitely from Memphis.
I hadn't seen any Memphis artists lately. That Key Glock album is bad to me.
He has some alright songs on there.
He make the same song like for the last 10 years. So I don't know. He be popping up on like playlists, like the Apple Music playlist, and I'm like, bro, this sound like the last song. So yeah, no, I'm not a fan anymore. I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his inspiration is gone since his cousin gone. But R.I.P. Dolph. Yeah, I'm listening to Big Moochie Grape. I want to see what's up. See what's up. See what the Memphis sound looking like these days. Dude, the only person from Memphis that's been killing it is Glorilla. So
Yeah.
that's really been it.
I ain't gonna lie, Glorilla been on fire, bro.
Yep. That's
I'm
really
surprised she
been it.
hasn't dropped nothing.
She got
for
new
the
songs
summer.
actually
Too
getting ready
busy
to drop.
changing her face and appearance. Like,
I mean, true. You've been doing
she don't
that.
even look the same no more. I'm trying to figure out
What y'all
what we
think
doing.
about is the plastic surgery a problem?
I don't like it. But I've never been a big fan of plastic surgery.
I just think that when I hope that when people do plastic surgery, it's for themselves, you know. Because if they're doing it because of public opinion, they'll never be happy, and they'll always continue to do it. So, hey, if she's happy with it, bro, go for it.
But that's the thing. Like, I feel like when you do it, most people are doing it for others.
True.
I don't feel like they're doing it for themselves. Because even though they probably should be, because I don't. For me personally,
paying
and
for
a
it.
lot of the people I hang around, they don't really care for plastic surgery either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I prefer somebody natural.
Right.
And so,
Like the dude on Pop the Balloon.
I mean, I would appreciate, if you got the right things done, but usually it's the wrong things. Like, you just went too far. Like, just do something subtle where I don't even know. Cool.
Yeah.
But nobody's subtle these days. They gotta make a splash.
I mean, could Glorilla, what, she got her nose done? Is that too wild?
I think so. I didn't even know people still getting their nose done. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't see the difference. And, I looked at her picture. I'm like, well, she looked the same to me, man. Like,
The pictures I saw, I was like, yeah, she looked different.
I really can't.
Now, it's not
see
a good
it.
different, but she looked different. Didn't she get some other stuff done too?
Yeah, she got her breast done. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she got that done last year?
Yeah, see,
Right,
I don't mind women getting their breast done. I
She
guess
didn't go too
that's
big for
something they
it.
want. Yeah, as long as it's reasonable.
Yeah.
Something they want to do. But when it's obnoxious, like what's the girl name?
The Claremont twins.
No, they look crazy. But the Mariah Mills chick. Let's talk about that with Zion Williamson,
Oh yeah.
the basketball.
Okay,
player.
got you.
She looked crazy.
Yeah.
She just looked botched, and she's suing him now.
I like it though.
Which is crazy, right?
You're not gonna win anything.
I
But
thought that's not his baby mama. Cause didn't he have his baby mama
the
that
baby
kind of
mama's
like
natural.
I thought so. I thought he had a baby mama that had.
that had like a lot of work?
I thought so.
Nah, the baby mama that he got was the one that was on that reality TV show in New York. Something that makeshift reality TV show. So not like on mainstream
Zeus
TV.
Network or something like that.
Yeah,
Now that's
one of them type of networks.
Like baddies or something.
Nah, not even like that.
Mariah Mills on here.
She looked trash.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey.
Like I don't even see how that's comfortable, bro. Like
It's not.
it looks like it hurts.
We seen a chick in the airport. We was in Florida the other day with my layover. We seen a chick in the airport where everybody just bust out laughing because I'm talking about, you can see it from the front, just huge, like what? And short. She's probably like 5'5". It didn't even make any sense. And
She was really Mariah Mills.
we busted out laughing because one of the dudes was like, she can't even run. like he was like, if we had a situation happen, like she would not be able to even run. Like she was literally walking like a penguin, like left, right, but turning with it. Cause her butt was so big, she can't even walk straight. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. It literally it looks like I said, it looks like it hurts, bro. Like it just looks uncomfortable. Like how are you even able to function as a human with like your body's so unproportionate? And the thing about it is like our bodies are built in ways that make it function as a whole. But when you go and add, this butt that's twice the size that you are tall, it's like what is this?
And the
man?
titties.
Yeah,
Like, she got
bro.
everything done. It's crazy because
Dr. Miami.
she went to somebody, and they just
And
said,
the doctor's license needs to be taken.
the doctor was like, you know what? This is on the house. We just want to try something. Is that okay with you? Sign right here. And she went with it, and she cool with
crazy,
it.
man.
And she getting money from idiots.
And it's crazy that you see these stars who go after that, bro. It's like, come on, man.
I gotta judge you because, like,
you have to,
this what
man.
you like?
Because it's like, at this point, bro, because you have money, you can essentially have your choice. You know what I'm saying? That you can have choices, especially that you would not otherwise have the ability to have. And out of all the choices that you have out there, this is what you choose to go with. And now she's claiming you're doing X, Y, and Z to her, and she wants $5 million from you. So you know,
She's crazy.
You didn't know what she was about when you got with her. Cause look at her, like
she's crazy.
She definitely wilding. I mean, that's what people do. They wilding. So it's like.
But like 901 was saying earlier when he called in, like this is his sexual fantasies, right?
Yeah.
Become reality, and that's what he likes. Clearly, like he must have a porn addiction. Like
if that's his fantasy, there's people that can fulfill that.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's their profession.
Yep.
So you don't have to go get with the IG model.
Yeah.
Because
well, she got some videos out there.
I mean, yes, but you know,
that's not. Yeah, it's crazy that she did what she did to her body. Because I know women that I grew up with that have gotten reductions because their breasts were. They feel like their breasts were too big for their body.
Right.
They hurt their back. They're carrying it. They go get a reduction. And
Right.
he was like, you know what? I want to do whatever problem they have in times two. like
give me the issues I didn't have before.
You
Right.
can't even wear a bra.
Right.
Unless it's custom. Like that's crazy. Yeah, she's wild.
Yeah, I think people just like what they like.
So you like that, huh?
That's your thing, Pete?
Nah, I was reading the comment. AJ talking about I gotta move back.
To Houston, huh?
Yeah, you know what he's talking
trying
about.
to hit groove.
Nah, for sure. Nah, hell nah, man. Hey, I think people just like what they like. They get into that stuff.
People into a lot of stuff, and
They into that Stephon Diggs, bro.
it's getting revealed. So we're seeing it all these lawsuits, and it's crazy how many lawsuits with these athletes have happened over the last 5 years. It seems like a even larger amount than normal.
Nobody's smart.
I mean, hey.
That's just what it is, bro. Like nobody's using their heads, and it's like, come on, man. Like you see what happened to number 3 on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Why would you follow in the steps? Like this doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know. I just wish everyone was better.
Everybody will get the same lawyer too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
If I see Tony Busby one name one more time,
bro. And at this point, he doesn't even have accreditation, bro.
The
Like,
judge,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, man, he should be disbarred.
You would think so?
The judge should be like, you know what? We're not taking no
and
more
at that
cases.
point, when I see his name attached to something, I'm like, okay, this is just a money grab, bro. Because at this point, you've been discredited, bro. Like it's been proven that you lied with these heinous lawsuits. So why would somebody want him to even represent them at this point? Yeah, I don't know. But they do. So
they like, shoot, they don't got to stick.
And it's crazy that he's here in Houston, bro. That's what's even crazy about it.
It is crazy.
Running it up.
He in Houston cleaning it up.
Hey, man.
I'm sure he had some of these parties here too.
I'm sure he is.
Having a good ass.
With his Tusi, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I didn't believe it until they pulled it out.
I didn't either. I said, P, I get a picture of this.
Right.
Did you get a picture?
Yeah, I got a video.
Hey, I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, that's crazy.
I had to
show
post it
Cam
on
the
Instagram.
video.
They say run fast, man.
I couldn't believe it. I said, he wildin'.
Nah, bro was,
I said, he got the stuff. I was like, I just seen this. Like, this real? Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there to present.
Yeah, we was in the water. Like, he swam to us. We on the island in the water.
Oh, no.
The crazy thing is, I was telling him no while I'm smoking the hookah. He just keep trying to, he trying to get everybody to come over and see what he has.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, well, first one on me. He said, first on me. I'm like,
oh, he was really trying to get you.
I I said, oh yeah, this dude.
He said, you try this, you gonna want some more.
I said, oh yeah.
Nah, that should be crazy, bro. Yeah, because I'm like, I thought the pink cocaine, I thought it was just made up.
Yeah.
Until I seen the Stephon Diggs video. And I'm like, damn, you already got it. And as we was talking to some of our medical friends, apparently it's all the rage right now.
Yeah, so my first time hearing about it was last year with Diddy. When he first got arrested and they were talking about, everything that was found in his hotel room and they mentioned the pink substance. I'm like, what is this? Like this is some stuff that, obviously we ain't ever heard of. Yeah. And then last week, Stephon Diggs pulled out the baggie that we assume.
Here we go, see it in Colombia.
Right, that's crazy.
Yeah, and he wasn't the only one in Colombia with it.
I'm sure he wasn't.
There was some more drug dealers that had some stuff too. So.
Like it makes you wonder, like in Colombia, is it even profitable? Because like
well, I think they got the plants. That's where the plants are. They live in Colombia. Like that's where the drugs. That's where that comes from.
Crazy, man.
Pure, like that cocaine. That cocaine. I mean, you saw how much cocaine that was. I was like, dang, it was a lot. It was a big. It's like a baggie like that big.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot.
He's just out there walking around with it. You want some? Like what?
First one on me. He killed me with that. Yeah, he wasn't even charging much. That's what made me.
I don't even remember.
man.
What's up, man? I was just
What's
talking
up, bro?
about that
What you
Big
got to
Moochie
say?
Grape.
What's that?
Big Moochie Grape. I was just talking
Yeah,
about
what you know?
his
Yeah,
album,
ain't that your
man.
boy?
You don't even know who that is,
Big
man.
Moochie. Yeah, nah. You know,
He ain't from Memphis for
I
real.
don't keep up with every artist that come
Bro,
out.
that's
of
Paper
Memphis,
Route,
man.
ain't it?
Just a few.
He definitely paper route.
Damn, he ain't no real Dolph fan.
Nah, you know,
Yeah, hey.
he on Gotti's side.
Hey,
I forgot. Yeah,
man.
I forgot who I was talking to.
Gotti side. Come on, man. Stop that black injustice, man. I'm for all black people, man.
All right, I respect it.
What? Nah, I feel it.
Yeah, nah, but what's the topic, man? What's the topic, fellas?
We just talking about hot new artists, bro. That's all it was right now.
New artists. Let's see, man. If we thinking about hot new artists, I gotta give it to my boy that's in Memphis. Can't even think of his name right now, man.
Must not be hot,
yeah,
then,
I can't.
Must not be hot.
Nah, he hot. He ain't
that hot.
Who you talking about?
I can't think of his name right now, man.
He ain't hot.
I be play a couple of his songs. He got a couple good artists. A couple good records out. Let me see what's his name.
Who you talking about?
What's the name of the song?
I'm gonna find out. Hold on. This is I don't know.
They don't sound like you got nothing.
All right, Mr. 901, your time is
All right,
ticking.
y'all. The third.
And with the buzzer, I'm about to give it
Hey, my
to
cousin talking about
Chopper,
bro
man.
sound high as hell. What you doing over there, Memphis,
NLE
man?
Chopper.
Chopper, no.
Well, I fuck with NLE Chopper, bro. He got a couple good songs out,
He
man.
not hot,
Bro,
but
get
he
your
good.
yeah. I mean, he's
what he do.
popular for sure, but
He good for what he do. Little freaky songs.
that's what he like.
That's
That's what
why
the
he
Memphis
like
people like. That's all that
Freaky
is.
man.
I honestly don't know.
Hey,
I've
man.
seen one of his songs, but nothing was
It's a song. If I was a bad chick,
that's
I
the,
would.
that's the only
fuck
one I
myself.
know. And that's because he did his little dance move.
Yeah, that's what you be listening to over there in Memphis, man.
I mean, it just depends on what the vibe is, man. We outside, you know. Is we fucking or what? You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. That's it.
Can't say that on the live stream, sir.
Hey, man, he just said it, man.
Hey, man, ain't no rules, man. Ain't no rules on the live stream.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
And my cousin talking about NLE Chop turned to a FAG.
Tripping.
Man,
I think he just on some get money shit, bro. He crazy though. He wild, but I mean,
You know, the
he was in
people
Summer
are
Walker video,
expressive.
bro. So I give him his props for that. He was definitely in her
was.
video, and I
what
mean,
song?
the Heart of a Woman video where
I ain't watched the video yet.
bro got a video and looked like she was naked in the video, and he got to be a part of that.
She dropped the song and then just kind of left us.
Now
right?
I didn't like the second song. I'm not gonna lie. I love Summer Walker, but I didn't like the second
Oh,
song.
you know what? She did drop a second single. I didn't like it either. That's why I forgot about it.
I love the video though.
Yeah, I ain't
But the
watched-
album's still
I
gonna
ain't
be
watched none of
fired.
the
I
videos.
think-
I'm about to check it out.
I think her album come out. She 3 for 3.
Summer's
sure.
a good artist.
She's a great
she
artist.
can
She
sing.
is.
She
She
just
is, yeah.
She's just kind of awkward.
bad decisions.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. Like, where's the album? Because like,
You know, these artists be playing with the albums these days. Like I said,
Yeah.
Drake the only consistent artist.
and that's why I don't understand when it comes to artists. Like, why aren't y'all completing your projects before? Why are you prematurely announcing it? Like, it seems like the old school artists. I mean, and I say that pre 2010, let's say, like when a project was coming, it was completed before we knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Before
Yeah.
a video was released, a single was given to radios, all that good stuff. Like the project was ready. All they had to do is be shipped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these days, these artists, oh, I'm coming. They drop a single here, they drop another one 6 months from now. 18 months from now, we still don't have an album.
They ain't coming.
You're not.
Bro, I think
Like,
a lot of artists out now suck though.
They do.
They do.
They
suck.
do.
The bar is low. Like it's not like
The bar is hell.
like a lot of people suck. I think that's just what it
It
is.
is not good.
These artists, they're not musically inclined at all.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They have no content.
Yeah.
No subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
No life experience.
Yeah.
They don't, and the life experience fails because everyone's glued to their phones. So
Yeah.
no one's really living life, especially these new artists. You know.
nor do they have the money to live life. I think that's another important
This shit is
piece,
expensive out here.
right?
That is
Like a lot
true.
of these artists, I mean, they're essentially alone, right?
Yeah.
They're-
Because they spend so much time on the internet.
They're alone. They're really a loss.
Yeah.
And
Like a
the-
lost cause?
No, they're the label expects them to not recoup, so they can count them as a loss on their taxes.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie, that's really the name of the game. So,
so-
in the big artists,
Yeah,
you know, Drake is one of them.
they don't like Drake because Drake pays the bills, obviously, but Drake makes them not be in the deficit.
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
that,
Drake is doing
that
the same
really
thing
messes
Nelly
up the
did
model.
before him. Beyonce has done that for labels.
yeah, that messes up the model. You don't
Yeah.
want an artist to be that successful because now he taking care of all their debt.
True.
Yeah.
Like all these loans over here that they ain't recouping and doing nothing for. So
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of yeah, I think the music is just it's I don't know, bro.
it's bad right now. What do y'all think about Pusha and Clips?
I ain't gonna lie,
Hard
bro.
Clips?
Ain't nobody listening to that shit.
What do you think about his statements though?
You know I can't rock with that, bro. You know why I can't rock with it?
Why?
Because he disrespected the man. And I can't
Here we go.
Now I respect what he said, which was he said I know how Kanye knows how I feel about fake people.
Mhm.
My thing, like, bro, nobody even give a fuck about Pusha T. Number one.
Never have.
Now, people did like Grinding was a good song.
was a
And-
long
and he
time
also got
ago,
the
bro.
song with
Yeah,
Birdman.
that's
What
a
happened to
long
that boy?
time ago. Yeah,
He also
true.
got a couple verses that are good. But at
Bro,
the end of
we
the day,
were
bro,
kids.
we were. And Kanye revitalized you.
Wasn't even 10 yet.
So I feel like it just like it's principle, bro. Like, why are you talking about Kanye? Why are you talking about Drake? Talk about your music.
he can't. The music.
That's the thing, though. You can't. And he talked about he got dropped from the label for the Kendrick feature, bro. Did Kendrick even give you a feature? Now he might, because Push is a lyricist, but it's like,
he
bro,
claimed he got one.
you don't
He's
got nothing
famous
else
on
to
the
talk
album,
about, bro.
Supposedly.
And maybe it is, but
That's
I'm just like
a
Push
really
like.
wild reason to drop somebody. When I saw that,
I feel like you got dropped because your music
don't.
don't sell. Let's talk
Because
about
that doesn't
it.
really make sense to me. Because ideally, I would think the label would want to keep
You
the
were
verse
the
on there.
president of a label. Let's not forget that.
But not even that. Kendrick's hot right now. So regardless,
That's gonna
of,
make you sell, a little
right?
bit.
If anything's gonna make people listen,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So why would they want to do that? That didn't quite make sense to me.
He claims
but
they didn't want
I feel like he just saying
multiple
some.
people dissing Drake because Drake is their money.
Yeah, like
it doesn't matter.
yeah, dude, crazy.
That's what he claimed.
It's all in house anyway. So
Everybody on the same team?
Yeah, bro. Like the executives still getting paid. So what does it matter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just talking.
Yeah, I think Push. I mean, it definitely was a nice quick little read. I did like the video rollout dropout, but I think as far as saying all of that stuff is more just like I'ma just now Pusha. I give him his props though. When he was in Miami and the chain snatcher came up to him, he was like, "Oh, you know me, I'm the chain snatcher, something like that." I ain't gonna lie, Pusha handled that like a G all the way. I'm talking, he ain't buck, he ain't do nothing, kept it going, and that's respect. Give him that right there. So I don't think Pusha's
Seems
fake.
staged.
Nah, I ain't staged.
It seems staged.
Nah, Pusha standing on business.
Think so?
Why didn't anything happen?
Because the
awesome.
the chain snatcher trying to snatch
'cause
people
that
chains
man's-
in Ray-Ban metas. How's that gonna happen, bro? You gonna get shot.
Who's gonna shoot him? Pusha wasn't
Security.
man.
Security. Get this nigga out of here, man.
Staged.
I don't know. That dude got some good content to chain snatcher. So I don't know.
Exactly. It's staged.
Could be. But how you linking up with somebody?
Why
You
does-
never know. It's the internet,
How
so
did Pusha
anything
know
could
who
be
he
possible.
was?
YouTube, internet.
Come on, bro. I've never seen this guy.
Hey,
Staged
maybe it is.
for his rollout. Conveniently happened very recently. Come on,
I mean,
bro. We get it. You real, bro. We get it. But nah. I feel like people like Pusha. This is the thing with Pusha. This is why I haven't liked him in a long time.
he's a hater.
I feel like he's not authentic.
Mm.
I feel like when you talk so much, like he was the president of a label
Of good music.
until what, a year ago?
Recently, yeah.
You're the president of a label, yet you do not have any money to put your own shit out. You dependent on labels. Talk about it, bro. Why? You too smart to be dependent on a label. If you've been a president before, you should already know how everything
Know how the
works.
game go.
Everything.
Yeah.
You should need the label.
But I think some people don't want to spend their own money, bro. 'cause
Bro,
they know
he
they're probably gonna make
is
it
what,
back.
25 years in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
Bro, why do you need a label? You should be successful enough in your own right, have enough money to push your stuff without it.
Should be.
So who did he end up putting it out through? United Masters?
I think it's coming out through. No, he just got dropped through Def Jam. It might be United Masters. It ain't out yet, but Him and his brother.
I don't agree with it. I just feel like some lame excuses. You've been doing music for a long time. You shouldn't even need a label at this point. Put your music out. Like, it's just too many ways to get money out here. And that's why all these old heads, y'all need to pay attention to these streamers because they is getting money.
Yeah, they cash
and they're
in.
putting it out themselves. They're not using no middleman. Now they might, if they doing through different platforms, sure they got a DSP for that, right? But for the most part, though, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just one of them things where people have to.
Come on now.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, he dropping an album, so I just like I say, bro, you go against Ye. Ye brought you back from the dirt, so now I'm not listening to you. Now, Push is just a hater, bro. Like
wasn't
the story
nobody listening to Pusha anyway, bro.
Yeah, other than a couple, he has a couple good verses that are good.
Long ago.
But it's because Pusha can rap, but you got to be able to make good music, and that's really just what it all come down to. Now, the fact that him and his brother putting out an album 20 years later, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
It's
a lot
an
of people ain't hear it
accomplishment.
all. Like,
His brother was a pastor now.
he definitely had gave up, but now he came back, get a bag. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get it. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, Pusha T, he dropping some shit. If he had a single, I would play it right now, but I don't.
Don't have one. There's nothing to play. He ain't got nothing, bro.
Hey man, we
He can rap though. I'll give him that.
No, he's a great rapper.
Good rapper. Just don't make good songs. And that's the most important thing. You gotta be able to make good songs.
Well,
Yeah.
So like if you can't construct a song, then you're pointless. So go be a battle rapper or something. They make money. Because you know why? They be streaming it. That's how they get theirs, bro.
Yeah, no, it's shout out to Pusha T, man. Hopefully, stop dissing Ye. I mean, he ain't really diss him, but yeah. But I mean, yeah,
He
anybody
dissed
listen
him.
to
It
it?
was disrespectful.
He was definitely disrespectful.
He
but
basically said Kanye knows what type of man he is. That he doesn't respect Kanye, and that he's seen him do some.
But my thing,
cowardly
you don't
stuff.
respect somebody, but you was the president of their label for, I mean, I think it was 8+ years.
Come on now,
You've been
Talk
knowing
about
how
it.
he was.
He wanted a bag.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's my thing. Like if you put your morals and principles to the side and take the bag, then shut the fuck up. Period.
I agree.
That's it. Like now you want to sell an album which ain't finna sell. I'm sure the album DDG just dropped is about to be better than the clips, and that's cool.
Yep.
And people shitted on DDG.
People did that because they didn't even go listen to it. Right?
Yeah.
They just didn't
I feel like
listen.
if you cut that album on, though, you're gonna be like, okay, this album is actually
He was
good.
on that mother vibing.
It's the first few songs are like
I'm
really good.
I'm gonna give it a listen.
Give it a listen.
Honestly, I
You know,
just
Cam
forgot
a
about
hater.
it. No, I'm not
Hey,
hating,
Cam,
bro. I just
Cam.
forgot about it. Honestly,
Clean up the house, fold some towels,
Yeah,
fold
put
some
it
clothes,
on.
and just have it on.
I'll do
I
that.
promise you, you're gonna be like, this is actually a good song.
You gonna say this nigga?
Because it's
this
a
nigga kinda
feature
straight.
heavy album. So like,
let me cue that
it's
album up
hard
right
to
now.
if you like some of those features that are on there, it's hard not to like this album because it's very feature heavy. So it's got some good combos in there, and then it's got some that's gonna throw you for a loop. But I mean, it got a little bit of everything. Like it's a good album.
I'm gonna cue that album up right now.
I thought it was a good album. Yeah, listen on the way home.
Yeah, Cam's gonna listen to the
I
album.
thought it was.
I
thought
honestly
it
just
was.
forgot about it.
I thought it was a good album. I thought that like this was a good foot forward for an artist.
It was a great album. But I mean,
Listen.
like I say, he's a good artist, so he makes good music. You know what I'm
He
saying?
do
Like,
that Moonwalking in Calabasas hit. He
Yeah,
just
no,
he
that-
just need to make another hit.
I mean, it's hard to make a hit when everybody on you.
Yep.
Everybody
That's true.
like your baby mama, and they putting you against each
Him and
other.
his baby
and all
mama
this.
could have made a hit together, but you know she was tripping.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, yeah,
That would have been clutch.
yeah. Well, hey, there you go. It says Pusha T paid 7 figures to leave Def Jam after refusing to drop Kendrick Lamar verse from his upcoming album. Do I believe Pusha T paid $1 million to get out of his deal?
No,
Well,
I don't think they wanted $1 million from him.
That is. It
They
just
probably
doesn't
just let him out the deal.
It doesn't make sense.
And if I'm Def Jam, am I letting him keep that when everything that he creates under Def Jam is Def Jam's property? Am I letting him take the Kendrick verse?
He took the verse, but the problem is you took the verse, and this song is probably gonna suck.
Well, I'm saying,
Right.
would I let him keep the verse if I'm Def Jam?
Shit,
I
you
would.
pay for the verse, get your verse. They say you paid $1 million. Go.
I just don't believe it.
I don't believe the album will make $1 million.
We
But
have
if,
$1
but if the
million
verse is great,
Who's buying Pusha T's music in 2025, bro?
Nobody was buying it in 2020. When was his last project?
It was a few years ago. Because who did he get into it with? That's their money maker.
Drake.
yeah.
It was
So
Drake.
it don't
Okay.
make sense that.
I was just seeing how we sound on
Nah,
Instagram.
yeah, he got into it with Drake, but let me see when his last album was.
Let's see.
But didn't he drop around that time?
And in the meantime, I will put on some theme music.
Bass Trumpets. 2022 he dropped. It's called
Okay.
It's Almost Dry. Did anybody listen to that?
Nope.
No,
Me either.
this will push that new Push T.
I didn't even know he was on Def Jam with that.
I hear a sample here.
No, ain't no sample, man. We send this to Push T. Oh, no, this is a sample. I forgot. If you got an opinion, call the phone right now. We got 5 more minutes for you. Who got somebody that want to say something on the camera?
So I got something. So do y'all think that Diddy will get pardoned by Trump, as
I can
mentioned
see it.
earlier?
Yeah. The people.
Yeah, the people. the
He
people
will
think
do
this.
it. Trump is going to do it for the same reason that he pardoned.
NBA YoungBoy.
Yep.
What was the reason again?
I think it's to get a particular group of people to feel
Okay.
This is his way to realign himself with the people who were excited because he gave them $1,200.
Yeah.
6 years ago,
Mm.
and
I think
that's the reason for thinking that Trump is almighty and great because a check that he didn't even authorize, a check that he didn't even want to give. But I said it. There's a particular group of people who will see these actions as loyalty or as an esteemed action. I don't know.
I thought it was crazy. I don't like the fact that he pardons people the way he does.
I don't either.
I think
What's wrong with pardoning people?
when people do stupid things, they deserve to be locked
Nothing's
up.
wrong with pardoning people, but pardoning for the reasons, like for instance, the Chrisleys. Bro,
you didn't like that show?
no, I love the Chrisleys. They're
What
hilarious.
does that have to do with it? They were doing fraud.
They're hilarious.
Hey, pay to know the right people.
I used to watch the
Tax
show faithfully,
evasion.
but bro, they stole $32 million.
It's a lot. bro.
It's a whole lot.
And got away with it too.
If it was $2 billion, okay, a slap on the wrist, cool. Y'all done your time. But $32 million, that's crazy.
It's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, like
They robbing, pardoned Lil Wayne for breaking probation. Why you breaking probation, bro? You're not a thug.
right.
Young NBA YoungBoy, most recently. Come on, bro.
A menace.
He's in a how you in Utah getting in a drug trafficking ring?
Utah, bro.
Bro, what are you doing?
That boy
Who's
Blessing
out
said he
there?
got something to say.
Who's
Blessing,
out there
call my
other
phone, bro.
than open fields and,
But why?
and horses,
Bro, so
bro?
wait,
Like
so
buffaloes.
you-
These are people
What's
that
wrong
are
with getting
choosing to
pardoned,
be
man?
criminals.
There's nothing
Like,
wrong with being
come on.
pardoned
Give me a
for the
pardon
right
if I
I
did
reason.
hate
something
I
wrong.
hate stupidity, bro. So I don't want nobody to just save somebody because they was stupid.
If
Yeah.
someone was convicted
Wrongfully.
wrongly, yes, right. Then okay,
So you
yes,
saying use them for
pardon
stuff like that?
Yes.
Exactly. That's
Not
what
when
it
they really
should
did
be.
it.
Bro, why am I pardoning NBA YoungBoy for stupidity?
I mean, think about it, bro. He pardoning now, and we still in the beginning of the term.
Like even when he talked, he said
Hey man, he
last
said
week,
respect my pimping.
he said that he may pardon the those guys that were who threatened to kill the governor of Michigan.
Yep.
Bro, why are you gonna pardon them? They're literally in jail because they had a whole plan to kill this woman, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of stuff is that? And she over there just smiling by Trump a few days prior to that. Like, come on, man. Like, this is
I'm telling
crazy.
you, dude is wild. Like,
Pardoning the January 6th people. Like, for what? They're criminals.
they're criminals.
I mean-
they stormed the White House.
literally
If they was black, bro, they all been dead.
dead. It
Shot
wouldn't
down.
be no pardon to give because it would be bloodstained
Instant.
marble, bro.
Still there.
Like,
Instant, bro.
right.
Instant.
Like, come on,
pop,
man.
It'd been a
gone.
slaughter. It'd been on. it'd
It's
been
really a slap in the
televised
face of the
slaughter.
justice system that we already know doesn't
The
work.
justice system a joke. I'm
It
just
is.
glad that the judges are finally starting to say no to his antics.
I just hope that
they're
that
like
it
no,
can
we're
last.
not doing that.
I hope
Like,
it can last, man. I hope
I'm
they're-
glad they fighting it
Yeah.
because some of them got some sense and they like no, this is unconstitutional. Like no, like them tariffs. They like no, nope.
But yeah, but yeah, that's to go back to the original question. That's why I think he would pardon Diddy. I don't think it has anything to do with the friendship or anything like that. I think it more so has to do with this is a black man that a part of the black community seems to hold to high esteem rather.
Yeah.
So let's pardon him and have him. What would be crazy if he pardons Diddy and then Diddy goes out and starts campaigning for this man. Like at that point, bro,
that would
like,
be crazy.
It would be. But ideally, what else
Ain't
can he
Diddy the
do?
same dude that was doing Vote or Die?
And that's what would be crazy about it, because this is the same man who 20 years ago was plastered all across 106 in Park with the Vote or Die campaign. But then at that point, if he's partisan, what is he supposed to do? Speak out against him? Like, so that will be interesting to watch. But I really, I don't know. We shall see how that plays out. But it's unfortunate that people are so gullible that they would see that and somehow turn that into votes for Trump.
I'd never vote for this guy.
Ever.
Like,
ever.
There's nothing he could do that would make me want to vote for him.
Nothing at all, bro. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Hey,
I don't know if I could do it for $20 million.
For 500?
20. I don't know if I could do it. For $500 million, hey.
Yeah, but say he got bribed. That's what that boy Blessing said. Let me see if I can get Blessing on the phone.
Said he got bribed. Who?
That's what he said, man. Let's see if he gonna say it on here.
Who got bribed? Trump?
Blessing can explain it better than me. Hold on, let me call him because I seen his comment. Blessing, explain to the people what you just said, bro. Let's see if he pick up.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? What you saying about these robberies?
So I don't know if y'all probably knew about like the Trump coin, and like the Trump coin, there was like huge transactions days before he started doing the pardons. So that's what I was saying.
Okay, that's possible.
Yeah,
I haven't been paying attention to the coin too much, but I know he's been finessing with it. What the rich do, don't get richer.
Yep.
Hey, man, is he wrong?
Yes. What kind of question is
Blessing,
that?
he wrong for taking the bribery?
Ooh, Trump?
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm above all that. Like, nah, that's all good.
Hey, man, gotta get the money, man.
Nah, bro. All money ain't good money.
Hey, to him,
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, man. Well, appreciate you sharing that, bro. I'm gonna hit you back, bro.
All right, then, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, there you go. Back, bro. He getting bribed. Apparently, that's the thing. So that make a lot of sense.
It does make sense. Wouldn't be surprised, man. Would not be surprised.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get out, right?
No.
If you was locked up, don't do.
Well, if you locked up, ideally, yes, but
to spend that money on table.
As the president of the United States, you should be above that.
Hey, man, he's talking about that bag. BAG.
That's all he about. That's our problem.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why we need a new president.
We do.
It's unfortunate because we got him for another
3 years.
3 years.
This is only first. Hell, he in the first 6 months. And look how much havoc
he getting
he
it
caused.
cracking, bro.
Hey, he been working hard. like wow. He like I'm gonna mess this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. What we gonna do is run it back sometime next week. This is 2 hours. This is the first 2 hour live. That's how fast 2 hours go by. If anybody got any last words, y'all got 1 minute. So what I'm gonna do is put on this jingle, and you got 1 minute to say something, anything, whatever you want to say. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to not TikTok. We're gonna relive videos from being in the club in Cartagena. It was a great time, bro.
Yeah, it was glad. I don't got no video.
I got all of them.
Popping bottles.
Yeah, that night we popped 7 bottles, man.
Good time.
That's on the boat. Hey Cam, I had to show him we was from Texas.
Yeah, that's
Hey, I'm on there. I played about 6 Texas songs in a row.
we're back to back, and it was.
And our boat was. It seemed like our boat was the only boat with speakers on it or something. Like went crazy.
No, that boat was still. I said, look at these niggas, man.
And they say run that back. Oh, yeah. And I was a great DJ that day.
Yeah, no, it was a great time, and but hey, we're gonna run it back next week, and we're gonna just keep working on it. So everybody, take
Peace
it easy.
out.
Believe.
Peace.